Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I think this is open. Nice. Loving the tint, the pedals, the little new switches, the shifting boot, the environmental control knobs, the stereo. It's all coming together. That was the seat, that wasn't me. Also the leather seats, and then I was thinking, this is a completely unrelated note, but I've got 3 blank buttons right there. So I could theoretically wire in a special type of horn, so like low, medium, and loud, and have all different kinds of things. That'd be kind of cool. I actually like that idea. We might actually visit that later on in the future. I do want to install a push button start, and part of today's modification, if it all works out, is gonna live in there, but that's another video altogether. We're gonna remove the ECU today. Now, we know this doesn't stay up, so we'll see how well that works out for me. Apparently, the ECU lives in here. So this is what the job is today. The battery is already disconnected, so we're good. So we're gonna start by removing this plastic, but to get to that, we have to remove the wipers. These should be a pain. There is like a little key lever there, a flat head, so if we pop those off, it'll probably be a bolt underneath. I've never done this before, so we'll see how this goes, and then this will pop off, and then after that we'll see where we're at. So this is a bit comical. Couldn't get that side off, so I'm like, okay, I'll try this side. And the tool that I've had for like 20 years, never used, just kind of snapped. So this is not supposed to happen. Should have known better. Anyways, we're gonna keep going and see what we can do to get this off here. It's not really a big deal. There, see? No big deal whatsoever. All the pieces and see what we got. So I see why this broke. You see the ball bearing right there? That's a very big weak point. Ideally this would be no problem if this wasn't all seized up, but it is what it is. I'm not mad. We're gonna try some heat. Be careful with this, guys. If you ever try to add heat in this particular area, you can melt plastic, you can start fires, lots of stuff. So another 10 minutes went by. Let's say 20, who cares? Probably 30, maybe 45, who knows? But it worked. I haven't actually taken it off yet, but I felt it pop. I use this for the relocation, so I didn't use the broken window tool, but theoretically, if it did, oh, maybe I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm just kidding. Who knows? Put the nut back on just a little bit. They only just popped a little bit. Who knows, man? These things can be very frustrating working on older cars. It's just the way it goes. That's why people pay people to do work for them. But in my case, I need to get to the ECU.
Going to annoy the crap out of you.
Who's the cute puppy? We got one of them with a broken tool. Yeah. Alrighty, on to the next. Oh, wipers are off. Now we can take the plastic piece out and get further into removing the ECU. So, turns out I don't actually have to remove the window wipers to get to the ECU. Having never done this before, and I did see it in videos, everybody always removes the window wipers. Although, they did need to be removed. So all I have to do now is cut 2 slots into that. Those are the bolts for the ECU, and you can come right on out. I've come this far, so I'm just gonna lift up on that, and it should just pop up. So, got lots of leaves in there. Going to, and I found some critters, like some dirt from critters, all up in here. So it's a nice warm place for them to go. And wow, it's a good little rest spot. Look at that. That is gross. And there's acorns and nuts in there, so I'm pretty sure this would be a rust spot later. Look at that. Oof, that's basically soil now. So I'm gonna pull the rest of this out of here, and then I'll get some vacuum, suck everything else up, and then I'll get back to removing the ECU. Time to slot the security bolts. Wish me luck. So this is what we call the snowball effect, guys. Apparently, there, so that's removable. That pops off like that. Did not know that. There, she's clicked in now. Good stuff. But easily removable. Alrighty. Probably put some glue in that. I want that to pop off while I'm driving. It could just happen. So I'm gonna plug this up, get a rag or something, and we'll get to cutting and removing that. As you guys can see, I did not remove the security bolts. I just got these 2 and I pulled it out. But yeah, that was not fun. We'll figure out what we're gonna do about those guys in a second. So, because I can't leave well enough alone, I opened up the ECU. I believe that'll be the chip that disables the car, right over here. And if you look inside here, I'm not gonna pull this all the way apart. There's lots of little computer chips. Nothing that will help me. See? So we're gonna put it all back together. So since I'm in the engine, taking a look at the air filter. Oh, just tossing dirt, that's fine. I heard some rattling. There's some loose nuts. Look at these nuts. So we don't have any oak trees around here, but getting rid of these is like a good 5 extra horsepower. Air filter looks pretty good. Can you see? Yep, we can see the sun through it. So she's pretty clean. The really cool part is that this has got, well, it's engineering anyways. look right here, that's a, what do you call it, a wax valve, like a heater core? No, not a heater core, thermostat. And when it gets warm, this will open up and allow more air to flow. When it's cold, it restricts it. Kind of like a choke or something, but for air. Alrighty, now that I'm done playing with those nuts, we're going to play with some of these nuts and bolts and get this thing all put back together. The ECU is still out, so I'm going to put everything back together as I would normally. This is where the ECU goes, and that's where all the connectors are. That's the custom, what do you call it, ECU tray. So we'll just put this back into place, kind of like this way. A little bit of that, a little bit of this, slides in, comes down. We'll just put everything nice and loose, because we will be reinstalling that, but that won't be part of this video. And now I'll just put it in time lapse and put everything back. I won't need access to all this stuff like I do right here. I just need to access this. So probably what I'll end up doing is I'll take the plastic off and then take this little open panel. And then once I can get into here, I'll be able to just slide the ECU in and then get it all connected. So the engine's all back together, minus the ECU. That's to get reprogrammed, so I have the immobilizer defeat, and that way I can actually run my vehicle. But I am slightly curious of what could happen right now if I try to start it. Probably nothing. No ECU. It does work. Okay, so car is in stock mode. Let's see what happens. Nope, no start whatsoever. So that's cool. Turn that off. After I reprogram the ECU. And then the car will run. Immobilizer defeat for the win, I hope. Please pray. Hey guys, welcome back or to the channel. As you know, we took out the ECU to get it hacked, and we're gonna put it back in so I can start my car without a chip. The immobilizer defeat. Got the key. We'll put the negative on first. And we'll put the... So we have the key, no key fob, as you can see. Neutral, clutch in. Wow, she runs. It actually works. That is always going to be on, but my car is immobilizer defeated, deleted, everything. It's deactivated, disabled. Any other D word you want to throw out, that means it's not working. I'm okay with that. A little bit of electrical tape over that little guy right there. Maybe I'll even go in and unplug the light. We're golden. Electrical tape. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Cool, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao.